What's good, y'all? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day today because you already know your boy Kari's had a fantastic day. Today, I'm gonna be telling you guys how you can get higher paying jobs. So, obviously, there's only so far you can go without like a degree or without like a certification in something, like a CDL or like even like an electrician license or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's only so far you can go, but you don't have to be stuck under $20, under $22. You can get 20, 22, 23, 25 plus. I'm saying, you can get between 20 and even 30, $35 without having like any experience as far as like a degree or license or certification is concerned. All right. And I'm gonna give you 5 things that can help you with that. Okay. So the first thing you got to do, man, you have to know that you are enough. You have to understand that you can get these jobs. You have to know that you are enough. You have to know that. You can't be afraid to go and apply to the jobs that say, oh, 20 plus, but you need to have this, and that. Apply to the job and see what happens. Because that's what I did. I applied to the job. I asked them for a certain amount of money. They gave me a little more than I ever made before for me just asking. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process to this. But the first step is to be confident and know that you can do it. And that's so real and that's something that a lot of people don't really think that is real. Like, they don't think that believing in yourself can actually help you get further in life. Believing in yourself can take you so far if you truly believe it. So that's the first step. Truly believe in yourself 100% and know that you're enough and that you can do it. You can do better. You can make more money. So the next thing, and if I'm looking down, I got some notes right here. I'm probably not going to cut this video. I just want to keep going. Let's do it. So the second thing, you want to gain skills. And this is just skills from you working at regular jobs. Whether you worked at little warehouses, you worked at retail stores, you worked at restaurants, you know what I'm saying? Whatever job that you already have right now or previously had, you need to be in these jobs, not just learning your position and how to do that. You also got to learn other people's position. So say, let me give you an example, right? Say you work in a restaurant, right? And you're a server. And maybe you want to bartend or something, because bartenders make more. I would say bartenders make more money than servers, especially depending on where you are. You know what I mean? Or they could make hand in hand. It just depends. I think bartenders do make more just because of the fact that they're serving alcohol. You know what I mean? So go to the bartenders, bro. Go ask them, hey, can you show me how to make a few drinks? I'm pretty sure that somebody will have a time at some point in time, you know what I'm saying, to say, hey, how do you make some drinks? Or ask them questions about the job, whatever that may be. Brainstorm about questions. Go to your manager, say, hey, how did you get to your position? Ask them stuff like that. Make sure you hone the skills that you're doing in your current position. Make sure you get better at speaking with people. Get better at different things like that have to do with your job. And maybe sometimes you might have to bounce around to a few jobs to build character, to build some skills and put them all together. You know what I'm saying? Because even if I wasn't a bartender at the place, I'm gonna say, hey, I got a little bit of bartending experience because I was there. I was watching. He was doing this. He taught me this. He did that. So we gotta be go-getters. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be go-getters out here, and we gotta ask questions, and we gotta be able to know, hey, I can learn this a little bit of here and a little bit there and put it all together, and now I got this. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. No, that's the second most important thing. The most important thing is knowing you that dude or you that girl. You know what I'm saying? But you got to gain skills, and that don't have to be you have to go get a license or whatever. That could just be you learning little things around the areas that you're already working in, the environment that you're in. You know what I'm saying? You at a warehouse. Learn all the equipment in the warehouse. Even if you're not gonna ride on it, hey, go up to somebody and say, how you ride that shit? They might just take you off onto the side, even though it might not be the right thing to do. Still, they might take you off to the side and say, look, hop on this bitch real quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened to me multiple times. Bro, come hop on this real quick. Just do this right here and just go straight down. You know what I'm saying? People have done that so many times for me when I worked at warehouses, and then that's how I got to making more money, because I'm like, okay, so now I got forklift experience because bro told me how to use the forklift. I might not fully know exactly, but I know bro just told me how to do this and that, and now when I go to this other interview, I could show them, hey, I know how to whip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though if you ain't the best at it, they gonna teach you how to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to add on to what you already have. So now, after you know that you that dude, know that you that girl, you know what I'm saying? Know you the one, you feel me? After you know that, then you got to work on that resume. You got to make sure your resume is concise, it is clear, it's to the point. You don't need a long resume, bruh. You don't need 10 million jobs. You can literally put like 3 to 5 jobs on there and just, I wouldn't even say 5 really. I think I got 3 to 5 max, right? You can put a few jobs on there, clear, concise descriptions, clear, concise overall description of yourself and everything like that. You know, you want to put your phone number, address, everything like that, and just make sure you just have a decent resume that's just showing your skills overall clearly and concisely. Like I said that like 3-4 times already, but you know what I'm saying. Get to the point, but be able to convey a message in a short amount of words. That's all I'm trying to say. You get that? So this next one has to come back to the resume a little bit. So some people out there might be like, oh, I don't want to do this, but this is really gonna help you, bro. You gotta stretch the truth a little bit. Even if it's like, say you had a job in 2020, you lost it, and then you ain't have another job till 2022 or something. Fill the gap, bro. Just fill the gap. Just fill the gap. I don't care. Fill the gap. It don't matter. Whatever they know, they don't have to know that you was laid off for 2 years, or they don't have to know you was laid off for a month. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a whole 2-year stretch. I mean, COVID, that's a different situation. You could say, oh, I was laid off because of COVID. You could say that, but I wouldn't even do that. I would just say, fill the gap. Fill the gap up between those times, because you want to make it seem as though you are a ready to work person. You never really like take time off. You're not quitting jobs. You're not doing this. And then that's where it's good to have less jobs on there, because it shows that you will stay at the job. You know what I'm saying? And what do employers want? They want somebody consistent. They want somebody that's going to stay with them and for a while. They want somebody who's going to be a great asset to them. So stretch the truth a little bit. Get the high paying job. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you secure the bag, bro. Because that's what it's about. We're not here at these jobs to stay there for the rest of our damn lives. We're not here for that. We're here to get in, get the bag, invest the bag, and shoot for the stars. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to stay at McDonald's forever. We're not here to stay at the warehouse forever. Even though I may be a supervisor making $60K because I capped on my resume and said I was a supervisor, even though I could have been a supervisor. I had that potential. I was already being that person. I was already a leader in the area, moving and telling people what to do, and then all this. You know what I'm saying? I got the supervisor position, but I'm not gonna be here for my whole life. I'm gonna use this to go here. I'm down here I'm at the supervisor. I'm gonna use the supervisor to go up here to being a freaking super entrepreneur. That's what you do. That's what you do. So it's okay to stretch a little bit. It's just like how I said with the skills, like you worked at the restaurant and you got little information from the bartender and he put you on game, or the dude that showed you how to use the forklift when you wasn't supposed to, or the person showed you how to do this program on the computer when he wasn't supposed to. Now you can go and put that on your resume and say, hey, I know how to drive a forklift. I know how to bartend. I know how to use this program and that program. Boom. Because these people are not looking at your face. These people are not seeing you. They're looking at words on a freaking piece of paper and going based off of that. So the judgment process in the beginning ain't even all the way good anyway. So why not just add a little spice on your resume? That's what I say. Add a little spice. That's what I call it. Put a little ice spice on that bit. You feel me? Just so you can get to the bag. And then the last one is your interview and your interview strategy. That is going to be the make or break right there. Because the easy part is really just getting to the interview, because they don't see the person that's behind the screen. They don't see what type of character you have. They don't know none of that. So just that piece of paper getting you in the door is what you need. Now, this interview process, you have to make sure that you're able to speak clearly, and use, good terminology, know what you're doing. I'm not telling you to go apply for something that you have completely no idea what it is, but I am telling you to apply for higher positions, and I am telling you to apply for things that you know you can do. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be able to show that you have good character, you're ready to work, you're coachable, and that you're gonna make this happen no matter what. You're gonna get the job done. You're gonna be an asset to the company.